friends, I am Sakhi. I am studying in Standard 7th. Today I am going to tell you a story written by me. So, let us start the story, The Mystery at the Last Island. In the city of Mumbai, India, there was a famous residential place, the Blue Heights Society. It was famous for its celebration of festivals. All types of people lived there. There was a group of 6 children. Their names were Raj, Arjun, Gogi, Riya, Sia and Rucha. One fine day, the secretary of Blue Heights, Mr. Verma, gave a letter to Raj. He said, Raj, someone has sent a letter for you. Do read this with your friends. Raj said, Thank you, uncle. I'll read this with my friends when all are present in the playground. After a while, all were present in the playground. Sia started to read the letter. Hey, this is an adventure letter. After 2 days, come to the empty playground at the behind of your society. Then you will see a lane. Follow that lane. At the end of the lane, you will meet us. We'll meet you soon. Bye-bye. So this was the letter. In this letter, there was neither sender's name nor address. They were much confused, but they resolved to go. The next morning, they discussed the journey. Riya said to all, Friends, I think someone is playing pranks with us. But if it is really important, we must take a chance to go. Arjun asked, But what we will tell to our parents? If we don't tell them, maybe they will not let us go. Gogi said, We can keep a piece of paper on their bed. When they will wake up, they will read the message on that paper and will understand what we want to convey. Sia said, What about a contribution of our pocket money? Good idea. After contribution of money, they had totally 900 rupees. They went to a nearby shop and bought some food items for their journey. The next day arrived. They were present in the playground till the 5:20 am. So then they walked towards the empty ground behind the society. Then they saw a lane. In that lane, they followed the lane till the end. At the end, they saw a boy and a girl sitting. Raj asked that boy, Hi, I'm Raj. Did you send us the letter in our society letter box? The boy replied, Hello, I'm Deepak. And this is my little sister Devika. You guessed right. I sent you the letter. We are from a tribe of Arabian Sea. Rucha questioned, But what do you want from us? And how you came to know about us? Devika said, Let's go in the mango tree's cool shade. There I will explain you all. Then they went in the mango tree's cool shade and Devika started to tell the fact. 5 years ago, when she was 6, a sage came on the island. He thought that the banyan tree, which was the midpoint of the island, was the best place to meditate. He took a handful of grass and spread it on his sitting place. After some days, some naughty boys came near the banyan tree. They did not see the sage meditating. They picked up some small stones and hit them on the small red fruits of banyan. Then many fruits fell on the sage. Sage was so much disturbed that he caused the whole island that for the next 10 years there will be no rain. And after the 5th year starts, there will be a big earthquake. The 5th year was going to start the day after tomorrow. Gogi asked, Isn't there any way to destroy that cause? There must be. We don't know. But there is a good sage on our island. He knows everything about all things. We must ask him, but you have to come with us. While leaving, we asked them that what we could do for our island. So he said, the nearest country near our island is India. And the nearest residential place is the Blue Heights Society because it is near the coastline. So we wrote a letter to you and called you here. Gogi asked, but how did you came from your island here? You can't swim till here. Deepak said, there are many bamboo trees at our island. So we made a raft from them and tied them with the strong creepers. Then we came here rowing. We will go on an island from that raft. We will leave in 10 minutes. Some time later, they left the seashore and within 5 hours, they paused near a land. It was the neighboring island of Devika and Deepak's island. Just then, Gogi screamed very hard. Ah! Something was pricked in his foot. When he saw, there was a pin attached to a piece of paper. Something was written on that paper. Devika started to read. Walk 40 steps ahead towards the east. There you will see 2 living beings hugging each other. Dig a small hole there and you will get the next clue. Rucha thought a little and jumped with joy. Friends, one day I was just surfing on the internet and I saw 2 coconut trees crossing with each other. That means hugging with each other. Devika said that she noted the 2 coconut trees. All ran behind Devika. They came near the coconut trees. Deepak started to dig a hole and they got the map where the good sage lived. When they reached the island, then they began to row towards Deepak and Devika's island. When they reached their island, they did not see Gogi with them. Suddenly, Riya saw Gogi going in another boat. She showed it to everyone. Decided first to go to the good sage's cave. They searched for the cave and entered. As Deepak was going to explain everything from the beginning, the sage said, I know all you were going to tell me. Now hear carefully what I am going to tell. When you go out of my cave, behind there is a small hill. There you will see the sage meditating under a peepal tree. He has kidnapped your friend Gogi. After going on hill, hold my wand before him. As he says any word after seeing that wand, the curse will be destroyed. Then go to the small hill. They see the sage and they even saw their friend Gogi. Deepak holds the wand before him and as the sage says, Hey, you naughty children, how did you come here? As he says this, the curse was destroyed and Gogi was free. Children come back to the sage, the good sage, and said, Sir, we have destroyed the curse and defeated the sage. But how we will go to our homes back? The good sage replies, Children, you have done a very tough task. Now you will go to your motherland. Raj, hold my wand, and others, hold one another's hand tightly. Then you will say together, but calmly, Hey Lord, take us to our motherland. Saying this, you will find yourself at your residence. Children do the same. As they say, Hey Lord, take us to our motherland. They found themselves at their playground. They ran towards their homes. After all, they lived their whole life happily ever after. Thank you.